Name again is Doyinsola Ilori. I'm happy to be here with you again this morning. There is a very interesting topic that I want to talk about, and that's the issue of fellow women confusing other women, especially those in relationship and in matrimony. I would tell a very simple story of something that happened that I'm very much aware of to buttress this my point. After we graduated, a couple of women, we all of course came to Lagos. Some were married, some of us were not married. I recall that there was a particular day that we wanted to have a girls' night out. The singles were like, okay, fine, we're free, we can go. But how about the married ones? We decided that we should speak to their husbands and or have them speak to their husbands so that they can join us. We just all wanted to go out, and we had no intentions of just being bad. We just wanted to go out as women, be free again like we were in school. I recall a particular person. I'm not going to use her real name, so I'm just going to call her Doyi, my name. Now, this particular lady told all of us, I don't care about my husband. I can't miss this girl's night out. In fact, when I get home, I'm just going to quickly rush him some whatever wishy-washy soup in the refrigerator. Make him a bar. He can't waste my time. I can't miss out blah, 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 blah. I swear down, if I was married that day, I was going to go and replicate exactly what Doyi, the person I'm representing, said. Because I would not have wanted to miss out at all. Well, guess what that lady did? When she was going home, you know those women that sell fresh fish in Lagos, the ones that put their fish out in the evening. This girl stopped there. She bought the longest fish on that table, the one that the head will start at the beginning of the table and the tail went way above the table. She didn't buy all the small size ones. This fish this girl bought was the biggest on that table. And she didn't just buy that big fish, she made sure that the thing was cut into hefty chunks. When she got home, this same Doyi that said that she was just going to put whatever soup together and make him eba, did not cook her husband ordinary rice from bag. She went and picked Uncle Ben's pack, Uncle Ben's rice in packs. She cooked the rice. She grated carrot on the rice when the rice was done. She chopped cabbage on it. She added butter to it. This is a girl that said she was going to go and just put anything together. Then she now took that, remember I said she bought fresh fish. She now took 2 of the fish, hefty as they were, made fresh soup for this man. Sat with this man to eat at his table. After eating, put 2 bottles of cold beer, Gulda, in front of this man. Not only that, it was only after then that she now said, okay, can I go with my friends to this party? And of course the man was more than glad to release her and said, oh, sure, you can go. It didn't end there. After we came back in the morning, at 4 a.m., this same woman that said she had her husband's head under her armpit, he will cook anything, went into their room, brought out the clothes this man wore the previous day and washed. Our house help, or whatever we call them, does the washing for herself. She does the washing for the children. But this, my friend, in what do you call it now? Is it, what do you call that thing now? The two, whatever. Anyway, you understand what I'm saying. This woman, this lady, went and washed her husband's clothes herself. Now imagine that we did not know how she reacted, what she would do vis-a-vis her utterances. What she said, like I said earlier, if I had a husband, would just have gone home that day and done exactly the same thing. Now, if one didn't know that what she was doing was completely different from what she was saying. Was that not enough to lead many other women into wahala in their husbands' homes? Was that not enough? Yes, Bossy, you are right. Obìnrin lọ̀tá ara wọn. I don't know why she did that. I don't understand it. But you see, she taught me a lesson. And we are talking about, thank you, Yinka Fagbo, for watching my cast. And we are talking about 1990. So that's a pretty long time ago. But you see, she taught me that lesson. That you don't listen to everything a woman says about her partner. I learned that. And I also learned that no matter what anybody is saying, please, please, please use your brain. Use your brain. Your friends will say all sorts. They would, I don't know why they do it, Sha. Whether, okay, what do you even stand to gain to say, my husband is nothing? What do you stand to gain to say, I won't take crap from him? If it is not true. If it is not true, why should you come out and say it to another woman? Ekele pọ̀ láàrin ẹwà. But the truth of the matter is, why aren't the other women using their brain? Why aren't the other women thinking through this? Now, this same particular lady, the first car she bought in her name. The second one she bought, the husband said she couldn't buy in her name, so she bought in Mr. and Mrs. Thank you, Shegun. I appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you, Babatunde Adeyen. I appreciate you too. I thank everybody joining me, and I really appreciate this. Now, the second vehicle, like I was saying, she bought in her name and the man's name. By the time she was going to buy the third vehicle, the man said, if you do not buy this vehicle in my name, that vehicle is not coming into my house. And guess what? She did. Now she would have told everybody. In fact, she tells us, I recall her using that his head was always in one cupboard. Gentlemen, whose head will not be in a cupboard? If your wife comes from work, cooks you rice from Uncle Ben's pack, not the one that may have rock or stones from the bag, what man would his head not be inside some cupboard? If your wife wakes up at 4 a.m. every day, 5 a.m., to wash whatever it was you wore yesterday, please tell me, what man will his head not be under cupboard? If the wife buys the vehicle and pays the rent and is that submissive, you see, the interesting thing is, if she's doing that, the least she could have done was just to shut up. If she does not want to... Thank you, Tunji Obadinon. If God so says, if she does not want to mislead other women, that's where I have a problem. If you are doing that and you are doing it to encourage people, if you are doing that and you are doing it to say, you know what, this is how I hold my husband's head in the cupboard, oh, I cook for him, oh, I wash his clothes, oh, I do this and I do that, believe me, I would be very happy with you and for actually sharing that it goes beyond this or that. But for you to give the impression that you do nothing, you mistreat him, you abuse him, when you do the exact opposite, I think that's not fair to the women you are speaking to. If you cannot help somebody, don't hurt them. A lot of women are stupid. I'm sorry to say this, fellow women. I guess I'm one of the stupid ones because I have my stupid moments. But the truth of the matter is, we just don't get it right. We don't get it right. We listen to things we are not supposed to listen to. We do this bad bandwagon effect that hurts us. I'm not saying if your husband is doing one or two things that are not right, that you should lap it up. Everybody knows me. Most people think that I hate men. I don't know why anybody would think Doing Solar would hate men. I do not hate men. If anything else, I love men. And the ones I love, my friends that I love know. And the whatever special men in my how do I put this now? I don't have too many special men, so please don't get it wrong. Or the ones that have been special in my life know that I do love men. Now, having said that, I just want women generally to understand that they cannot and must not be listening. If you hear something that doesn't sound right, if you hear something that pulls your man down, if you hear something that doesn't really represent you, give it a thought. Give it a second thought. Don't just jump into everything every woman says. If you actually listen to even, you see, it's so funny. A lot of people will see me and say, oh, she is tough, she is hard. Go and ask any man I have dated. They will tell you Doyin is the most loving human being on the face of the earth. I don't suffer fools gladly. I don't believe in men cheating, women actually, I don't care about men cheating. Men cheating is something I'll touch on some other time, not today. But sincerely, I really don't care about men cheating. But I just want you to cheat respectfully. I don't like men abuse women, just like I hate women abuse any man. It nauseates me when I see a good man, when I see a really good man being abused by the wife. It upsets me a whole lot. But then, because I'm a woman and I don't want to be seen as, messing up another woman, of course, the best I can do is to speak to that woman and say, you know what, apologies to all non-speaking Yorubas, you are just messing up with your life. By and large, I hope somebody would gain from this. I hope somebody would take some message away from this. I hope somebody would understand that it is important that you do not listen. Or you can listen. Okay, maybe I'm putting this wrong. You can listen, but it is important that you also use your brain to think through all those negative things women say about their men. Oh, is this and that? Is that and this? You have to be careful. Also, there's one very important thing that I would like to tell women about. Please, if your husband is taking very good care of you, don't use this your mouth to run it around through your friends. If your husband is sleeping with you very well, please don't use this your mouth to run it around town. You know why? Once you begin to declare how good he's in bed, or let them see it. If he's taking care of you, it will show. We will see what you wear. We will see how happy you are. But please don't use this your mouth to confirm to women. Because when you confirm to fellow women, count me out, I'm not that kind of woman. Once anybody is dating anybody or seeing anybody, as a rule, I do not even do it, especially if you are my friend. I will not do it. No matter what the man has, no matter how rich he is, no matter whatever, I would not do it. That's me. But please, if your man is doing all of these things, I beg you in the name of God, shut your mouth. If you have to speak, call your children and say, your father is doing this, or my boyfriend is doing this. If you tell a fellow woman, the tendency, with all this ayen sherue that is all over town, the tendency is for you to lose that man to the women that you have spoken to, who does not want a good thing. Not everybody as morally sound as Doyin Sola. I stumble to say that before man and before God. When it comes to that, I will not take a friend's man. I would never do it. Once I know you and you are dating somebody or you're married to somebody, I, Doyin Sola, would not go near that man. But again, how many are like me? Not too many. So women, I have talked about a few things here. One, I've talked about you not listening to when your friends say, excuse me everybody, Bawa, stop that noise! Bawa! Bawa, cut it off! Thank you. Sorry guys, I have talked about you not listening to a fellow woman run a man down like that's what she does at home. More often than not, they do differently. They behave differently when they get home. So be careful when somebody comes telling you stories. Also, I have talked about you being careful with whatever your man is doing to you or for you, especially if they're good things. Maybe your best friend will not mess you up, but please, most women will mess you up. Most women will take your man, they will sleep with him without thinking, they will do jazz, they will do all sorts of things. And because you are natural, and because, hi morning, how are you all Demilekun. That's my daughter saying hi to me. Now, because they really don't care. Because they really don't care. Yosola, I'll do that shortly. Because they really don't care and they're ready to sacrifice your friendship on the altar of material things. Please learn not to do that. Don't tell friends what your man is doing. Don't tell friends how well he's banging you and things like that. I hope lessons will be taken from this. If you need to share this with your wives for them to understand this, please feel free to share. You can share to any and everybody. Oh, I thank everybody who's joined this broadcast. I appreciate you all. I can only say that I will do a lot of this. Yes, I am for real. Ojo Olatunde. This is all of me. Thank you, Evans. Thank you, Olabisi, my bis. Ike. Are you Ike or IK? I think it should be IK. He said, am I sure I won't date you if you would not date me? No, I won't date you. Yosola, okay, you talk to Bawa later. Ojo Olatunde, thank you. Shegun Oyedeji Bishops, I appreciate you. Auntie mi Nike Okbedari, thank you very much. Boyega Adejumo, thank you for joining. Kehinde Ojo Akpata, I thank you very much. Aliyu Garba, my special friend, I thank you. Olushola Oyeneye Iyala Yawon. That's why I like you. I like that phrase when I read it about you. Thank you very much for joining. Tundi Obadino. Thank you. Bimbola Dayo Aye. Okay, now, sister. Thank you. Tundi Obadino. Okay. Ono Agu. Thank you. Oladipo Lukman Adekunle Moyo Alawode. Good morning and thank you. Femi Omoni Yipade, appreciate you. Adegbule Ojo, Tunji Awonusi, Èèyàn mi kan báyìí, appreciate you. Bangboye Adeniyi Emmanuel, Jabai, I thank everybody. I can't. Oh, Shegun Shewumi, you must make that position. Oh, Femi Olabode, Papi, thank you very much. You still owe me a photo shoot. Bossy, appreciate you. Abiodun Atobatele, I appreciate you too. Oladipo Lukman Adekunle, thank you. I really appreciate everybody. Yes, we can continue this via chat or via whatever. If you have anything to say, let's all discuss it. The bottom line is for people to learn and to know how to hold their affairs and their relationships good. I thank you all very, very much for this time with me. And like I said, I'm liking this. I'm going to do a whole lot more of it. Most of it, I have no script. I'm speaking from my head. So if I say things that don't particularly make too much sense, understand that this is just coming right off there. I have nothing that's guiding me, no prompter, no nothing. You had me scream to my son that I was disturbing this because I thought his music was going to be picked up. God bless you all. Have a wonderful Saturday. And I love you all. Indeed, I'm real. Believe me, I am. Bye.